Well, politics and religion usually don't mix. At least that's what I assumed in most of my life within the church. We hear the phrase over and over and over again. The two things you never bring up in polite conversation are religion and politics. For the most part, I really try not to be too political. But then I think about Jesus and his message which he taught throughout his ministry. We can think about messages of loving God and loving neighbors and many other areas of what it means to be a follower of the way of Jesus Christ. However, I think we'd be mistaken if we didn't see that the majority of his teachings were about the kingdom of God. I love the Gospel of Mark. It's the shortest of the gospel accounts, but it's also straight and to the point. There really isn't a lot of language to explain or, say, expound on the stories of Jesus. I guess you could say much of it is showing us just who Jesus is, presenting him in a Joe Friday manner. Just the facts, ma'am. Well, the first words from Jesus in this gospel are this: the time is fulfilled, and the kingdom of God is at hand. This kingdom is not something that is far off, something that we learn about as we long to be there someday. It is at hand. It's here. It's right now. The question becomes whether we are living and participating in the kingdom. Throughout Jesus' life, he shows us what it means to be a part of the kingdom. No more telling than the Sermon on the Mount. As we hear in the 7th chapter of Matthew, when we hear about people who are outwardly claiming to be Christians, calling on the name of the Lord, they are mentioning all the things they have done in the name of God. And Jesus says, I never knew you. Depart from me, you workers of lawlessness. This has everything to do with what's in our hearts, our affections, the reason we do the things that we do. I guess we can hear in this warning a call that informs us that neither political party has the sole backing of Christianity, and that both have insights into what the kingdom looks like and how to participate in it. However, we need to see that both sides are also just as far away from the kingdom as the other side. This reminds me just how much we need to work together in order to help the kingdom come near. We spend far too much time and resources defending different positions and telling others why they are wrong. It's so easy on social media today. But if it is truly that easy to tear others down for political stances, maybe it's just as easy to build others up for things that build unity. We are just over a month away from this unprecedented election. And we can either let this time tear us apart, even as the church, or we can rise above all the divisiveness and truly participate in God's kingdom, where diversity is celebrated and each difference is needed. It's needed to build up the unity in Jesus. Will you vow to offer words of peace and unity amidst the rhetoric of the extremes on both sides of the political aisles? I hope so. It's from the Field Journal, October 1st, 2020.